Hello, this is Carla J, and welcome to the start of Art for Change. Yes, here is the big video that I was leading up to, and I'm making this a new series. Basically, I will be making art and talking about issues that either need to come to light or that I want to shed a perspective on. Full art will be on my DAA, or DeviantArt, CJ the Artist, and the link will be in the description, because links are important. Now, let's dive right into things, shall we? Yeah, can you tell that I scripted this? Jumping right into things, Angelman Syndrome is a rare neurogenetic disorder. This means that it affects the brain and is genetic. It is also known as the Happy Puppet Syndrome, or AS, thus the reasoning behind the artwork. It affects about 1 in 15,000 people, which equates to about 500,000 individuals worldwide. People with AS typically have balance issues, motor impairment, and debilitating seizure. Some never walk, and most don't speak. Disrupted sleep cycles are also present. They do have a normal life expectancy. There are different types of AS based on what happens in the genes. Hang in there because this is going to be a little long. I will say that I don't even fully understand it, so if you want to know more, you can look it up. So the first type of Angelman syndrome is deletion, which is the case in about 65 to 75% of cases. This means that a gene called the UBE3A gene is missing on the maternal chromosome, the maternal chromosome being the chromosome inherited from your mother. This is a problem because in most neurons, only the maternal copy is normally active in the brain. Okay. The second type of AS is mutation, which is the cause of 5 to 11% of cases. It occurs when there is a mutation in the gene, causing it to stop function entirely. This can happen anywhere on the gene. The third type is called a uniparental disomy, which is 3 to 7% of cases. In this case, the person has 2 copies of the chromosome from their father instead of one from both their mother and their father. This typically is a result of the lack of chromosome 15 in the first place. The error is typically caused during cell division. I use typically a lot simply because this is a majority of cases, but not all of them. Continuing on, the fourth type is an imprinting defect, which is less than 3% of cases. The imprinting center is a small stretch of DNA in the same region as the UBE3A gene. In rare cases, the mother's chromosome is blank and the center copies the father's chromosome, which can be a problem because that gene isn't normally active. Yeah. So there are 3 ways that someone could get the disorder. These are the ways that someone could get the disorder, but it usually isn't evident at birth. Those with AS have feeding difficulties as infants and delayed development at 6 to 12 months of age. Intensive therapies are needed to help develop functional skills, such as walking and sign language. It is often misdiagnosed as autism or cerebral palsy, which have similar symptoms, and AS affects every race and gender. However, those with Angelman syndrome have some distinct behavioral traits, including a happy demeanor and a fascination with water. These can manifest as frequent laughter, smiling, excitability, said fascination with water, and great pleasure in activities like swimming and bathing. Now, to get kinda personal, I have a friend who has Angelman syndrome. I'm gonna call her Nancy for now, because internet safety is a thing. But she's currently able to walk, she's in school, and can communicate through sign language pretty efficiently, and has gotten really far. Her mother is one of the founders of the organization, and despite everything, we've had some really good times together. Because, and here's the big reveal, there is hope for a cure. Currently, scientists believe that if they can restore the UBE3A function in the brain, that this will I read that wrong, didn't I? But scientists believe that they can restore the UBE3A function in the brain. And when they do, that the brain could start functioning as normal. The Foundation for Angelman Syndrome Therapeutics, abbreviated as FAST, is dedicated to looking for a cure. They have a team of more than 24 scientists from top research universities and pharmaceutical companies that produce drugs and cures for diseases, that are at the forefront on curing Angelman syndrome. In addition, a cure for AS can help find a cure for Alzheimer's, severe speech impairment, autism, epilepsy, intellectual disability, and help lessen those who are caregivers. So please, donate to FAST and help them out. There's a link to the organization in the description. So, please donate. Or, at the very least, spread awareness. Because we can cure Angelman syndrome. We can make the world a better place.